It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a bottle of Sudden Death Brewing Company's Juice Willis Session IPA coming in at 4% ABV. It's 33 IBUs. Looks pretty good. Let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. There's a look at the bottle cap. Thank you to the lovely person who decided to send me this beer. I generally don't name them by person in case they get terrorized by people on the internet, so I generally kind of, unless they ask me to mention their names, I'll just say thank you for sending. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Here we go, look at that. Beer in the glass then. German craft beer. Quite carbonated, but then again, German beer in general is quite carbonated. Look at that carbonation rolling up the glass. Look at that. It's got a 4-finger white head, hazy, juicy looking beer, light amber in colour. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, really juicy, really juicy. I'd probably get a little bit more of the aroma, but the head is kind of just in the way a little bit. But I'm getting tropical fruits, and that's what you want from a beer like this. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, super juicy. Tropical fruit. It's apricot-y more than mango. There's a touch of mango, but it's more kind of an apricot flavour coming through in the flavour. Quite dry. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth. It's tasty. It's incredibly drinkable, and that's, you know, when you put the word juicy or juice on your label, you want it to be incredibly drinkable. It does that. Pineapple, apricot, touch of grapefruit, touch of mango. For me, what lets this beer down a little bit is it's too overcarbonated for the style. I'm really fighting with that head. I'm trying to, I mean, if the head dissipated a bit more, I'd be able to really kind of get my nose in and get more aroma, drink it more quickly, get more flavour. Carbonation is kind of just hissing and fizzing a bit, and that's okay for the Hefeweizen. That's okay for a Belgian double or a Belgian blonde, but maybe not this style of beer. When you talk juicy, when you talk Juice Willis, as they've called this beer, you want it to be just a touch more easy drinking. And it stopped me as well, if it is bottle conditioned, it stopped me from getting all of the beer in the glass at the first attempt. And I think there's something to be said for the yeast that's added to these beers. If you have a look now, the beer looks very different from what I had in my hand just now, before I poured the rest in. And that's because some of the flavour, some of the, you know, the bits and pieces falls to the bottom of the bottle, and instead of being in there with me smelling it and drinking it, it's sitting over there. Let's try it now. It does look like it's settled down a little bit. The carbonation's kind of cooled off a bit. Let's see if it's improved. Straight away, certainly in the aroma. It's got a much better aroma. Yeah, it's better. It's so much better. There's a lot to be said for the sediment that these beers have. You really got to kind of wash them around and get the beer into that glass. The haziness is holding flavour. Now it's in the glass, I feel I can give it a proper review. It is a proper review because, let's be fair, I couldn't get all of that beer in the glass, so it's part of the experience, it's part of what's going on. Perhaps it was just my batch, I don't know. But it's got more punchy pineapple and grapefruit and mango and apricot in there. It's a better beer. But I feel they could still do a little bit more. I think they could push that boundary just a touch more for this beer. But I like the concept, I like the name of the beer. I don't know, maybe a little bit more hopping is needed in the fermenters, maybe for this particular batch. Let's rate it. It is 4% ABV. It is described as a session IPA. It is incredibly drinkable. It is juicy. It is flavoursome. But I just feel like they need to turn the amplifier up just a little bit. Just a bit more. Just to get more of that kind of juicy flavour out of the hops they've added to the beer. Maybe add some more hops into the fermenter. And I think that would be a stunning beer. At the moment, as it is at the moment, it's a very solid 7 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.